going. Whew, good morning, good morning. Holy crap. Holy crap, holy. Ooh, God, big yawn, big Stromboli. It's big Stromboli hours. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. It's another early one. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that weird? I'm excited to be playing more. Good morning, good morning. We've gotten a lot more out of this game than I thought we were. I thought we would have been done with this by now. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just kind of shocked. It's the beginning of October. So hopefully this game doesn't take too long, because I have another game I want to play after this. And then after that, I want to get to some spooky stuff. So hopefully there isn't like too much left for us to figure out. We can start by checking out all this story stuff that we got going on here. Apparently we got a bunch of story stuff going. Well, that's exciting. Hello? We haven't checked the store in a while. Yeah, I want to play some spooky stuff. I haven't bought any of them yet. But there is a handful of games I do got my eyes on. There's a few things I got my eyes on. Oh yeah, we were growing stuff, weren't we? We should probably check on those. What's wrong, Cassandra? You're looking kind of scary. Oh, sorry, don't worry. I'm not really angry or anything. It's just, I have a bit of a problem child growing on my fields. A problem child? Something that's ruined the other crops. No, not like that. It's just, how can I explain? You've been growing it for 10 years and it continues to grow every year. But for some reason, it just refuses to bear fruit. I'm assuming that you've already tried everything I might think of? And used the plant food you gave me before on top of it. The results were not good. I just don't know what more there is to do. You're really amazing, Cassandra. If it hasn't shown any results for years, but you refuse to show up. Give up? That's true, I never thought of that. You didn't? Nope, it never even crossed my mind. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone and that led to a whole situation. Oh no. Oh golly, we're having a moment. We're having a moment. We're having a moment, gamers. Let's see. Fuck, how do I fix this? My mic stand is no longer attached to my desk. It's attached to me holding it. And I need to find like a new way of attaching this to my desk, because like the default way it does it is not doing me very good, just with the way my desk is. Let's see, maybe right there. Because it normally just like clamps down on the edge, right? But my edges aren't... They don't got enough room before you hit like a wall, so I can't like properly clamp it down. Which causes me problem. Yeah, that's not working. Is there anywhere I can just like set the microphone that won't cause a problem? Just like brace it with something. Okay, we'll do that for now. It is being... Yeah, this is gonna fall. Oh, this is gonna fall. It's being held up by a water bottle. This is very bad. Okay, well, it'll have to do for now. I might just switch back to having it just sitting on my desk, if this is, gonna be a problem. Which will be very silly. But that's fine. But you've already spent so much time thinking about it. I don't think you're willing to give up. Maybe. The thought of it terrifies me. My pride would never allow it. In that case, maybe I shouldn't say anything. This is obviously a battle you wish to fight for yourself. That might be overselling it, but thank you. If I do hit a wall, I'll happily follow your lead. Whatever that means. I want more sardines. Are these ready? They are ready. Ooh. Well, we can drop these off back at the Atelier. Let's see what we got. Ryza, do you have a minute? Boss, is everything okay? You almost never show up here. I was hoping we could talk. Is now a good time? Sure, it's fine. Come on in. It's about what you mentioned to me earlier. You mean my your sword training? Yeah, that. I wasn't lying about wanting to see Kilo again. I didn't think you were. But there's more to it than that. In fact, this might be the main reason. Oh, and what's the reason? You, Ryza. Huh? Well, actually, all of you, Lent, Tao. After everything that's happened 3 years ago, I've felt inferior to all of you. What? What's with that silly expression on your face? Because there's no way. You're the heir to the most powerful family on Kurgan Island. What do you have to feel inferior about? I must say, it actually hurts how oblivious you are. You have your alchemy, Tao has a seemingly infinite knowledge, Len has unparalleled skill in battle. None of you were born with those talents, you earned them. I have nothing like that to be proud of. You said it yourself, I'm the heir to the Brunnen family. That's all I can be proud of. I haven't earned anything for myself, everything I have I was born into. Don't you think you're overthinking things? Knowledge, fighting, alchemy, they're all just skills. And I don't have a single one of those skills, so after thinking about it, I came to a conclusion. If I couldn't just become smarter and stronger, maybe I could take some pride in that. Then I could go see Kilo with my head held high. Not to mention, maybe I could earn the right to join you on some of your adventures. That's been lurking in my heart for the past 3 years. That's the reason I've been doing all this. You're so dumb, boss. You don't need to earn a right like that. But I do. Otherwise I would never live with myself. That's honestly how I feel. Anyway, I feel better getting that off my chest. Thank you. Boss, hold on. Why did you decide to tell me this now?
because I was sick of holding it in. I didn't want to start another decade-long feud just because I was afraid of a temporary embarrassment. If something needs saying, I'm gonna say it. Because I'm a Brunin man.
Boss felt inferior to us. That's why he's been working himself to the bone. Makes me so sad.
Maybe if he knew that we learned in the field. That nerd. Did we not drop off all of our stuff? Is our basket still full? No. Sort by date. Harvest blessing. That increases quality and sell value. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Go check out the cafe. We can't talk to, what's his name until we get the drill, so...
Oh, it's Lent. Hey, Lent. Anyone, are there any brave warriors here? What's going on? What happened? Monsters. Monsters have appeared on the road and are attacking travelers.
Monsters? Seriously? I was planning on leaving for home today. Well, I'm sure the city guards will take care of them soon enough. Just wait it out.
I can't wait it out. That's why I'm looking here for warriors. Can't anyone help me? This is bad. You heard him, Lent. You have to head out right away.
Now hold on just a second. What do you think we can do about it?
Weren't you listening? There are monsters outside the city.
The city guards are perfectly capable of handling them. We just get in the way.
But who knows how much more havoc they might wreak while we're standing around waiting? Are you seriously suggesting we just abandon those people? They need our help.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
Lent.
Hey, what's the holdup? You wanted to take out those monsters, right?
I'm coming.
Monster hunting updated.
Ooh. Welcome, Ryza. Hello, Sophine. You seem especially happy today. Did something happen? Oh, well, I'm not sure I can say. It's kind of embarrassing. Wait, did you figure out what it is you want to do? That's awesome. So what is it? Promise you won't laugh. I'm kind of nervous. If you need to gather yourself first, that's fine, but I really hope you can tell me. Well, I want to leave the capital. What? Oh, I don't mean for good. But I'd like to go on an adventure. Or maybe that's a bit too dramatic. To be more accurate, I'd just like to travel for a while and visit as many lands as I can. I want to try different dishes, learn what makes them great, and recreate them here. So whenever I decide to return, I'll be able to offer an even bigger selection. I see. Oh, but wait. Isn't this just like a research trip? You can add more dishes to your menu? When you put it that way, I guess it is. But you and the others look so happy when I served you food from your hometown. I want to deliver that same experience to anyone else here who hasn't been home in a long time. That's very much like you, but I think that sounds wonderful. All you want is to bring happiness to the customers you cherish in the cafe you love. It sounds like maybe I'm asking too much. No, not at all. If you're gonna go on an adventure, you should reach for as much as possible. I, for one, think it's a great idea. And hope you can achieve your goal of bringing happiness to anyone who comes in this cafe. Thank you, Ryza. I'll do my best. back at the Atelier, we have one more. Now then, how do we actually keep Tao from getting fired? To be honest, I think the best way would be for Patty to tell her dad how she really feels. Of course, if it were that easy, we wouldn't be having this problem in the first place. Oh. All I have to do is come up with something that can help Patty speak her mind. There's some kind of trigger to get things started. Oh! That's it! He doesn't have to do all the work for her, just enough to get the ball rolling. In which case, all I need is the right materials. What are you thinking of? I guess we'll have to find out how much faith Patty really has in my alchemy. No, it will be fine. I'm sure she trusts me. Okay, time to get to work on this recipe. Communication guide. We're learning to make Ryza's fake medicine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Reincarnation, that's for progress. Hey Zizzy, hello, hello. My microphone's broken, so it's far away. It's doing good. Well, it's not broken, it just fell off of its stand and pain in the ass to fix. I'd like to fix it, but my desk is just not set up very well for a mic arm that clamps down. My desk isn't very built for that kind of a thing, annoyingly enough. I wish it could. It'd make things a lot easier. Is my desk a futon? No. Where am I going? Where is he? Over here? Where is he hanging out? Where is this man? Huh? That's weird. Did they all run off already?
No, they're still here. They're staring straight at us.
Huh?
Here they come.
I don't know what's so funny. It's just the birds are so goofy looking. Like, so whenever they're like played off as a threat, it's very funny. Yeah. Sometimes if we try to harvest flowers and we choose to, yeah, like if we try to use, what do you call it? If we try to use, oh, well, there goes all of their everything. If we try to use the bomb rod while harvesting flowers, we just collect ash, which is very funny. We don't have a pickaxe or anything. We did it!
Yeah, I still think we should have let the guards handle it.
Hey, where are you going?
The monsters are all gone, right? So it's over. Time to head back.
Watch out!
Huh? Lila!
Lent, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But what are you doing here, Lila?
I heard there were monsters attacking the travelers, so I came to track them down.
I'm sorry, Lila. I let my guard down.
At least you were able to recognize the fact. But thanks, Lila. You're a real lifesaver. I was relieved. Huh? Earlier, I was relieved, thinking that it was just my misunderstanding. Len, are you alright?
I'm really sorry, Ryza. You've kinda caught me at a bad time.
I don't know what you mean. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, but only because Lila saved me. I messed up pretty bad, though. I need to find a way to make up for it.
It's okay. Go with him.
You again? Why do you keep on bugging me? What, aren't you afraid of me? Everyone keeps telling me they're afraid of me. Going back to Ryza now. Leave me alone. Damn it!
Alrighty. That looks like everything, kind of. Everything for now. Let's go. Yeah, Lent is being moody. I mean, he's been being moody this whole game. Let's get moving. We made the tree seeds. We can grow tree. Grow tree, make bridge. Grow tree, make bridge.
Let me through. Cross that bridge. Come over here and cross this bridge. Yes, delicious.
Okay, we should all be set.
Awesome! Nothing's happening.
Just give it a second. And just like that, we can get across.
You really are something else.
That giant tree just grew all at once. I had no idea alchemy could do such a thing.
I doubt anyone ever used alchemy to do something like this.
Anyway, let's keep going. Sari, would you mind leading the way?
Of course not. I sense a powerful forest mana coming from the other side. Follow me.
I thought there would be something up here.
I thought there would be. Wonderful.
Ooh. A forest. You dig it. What do you feel, Sari?
There is no mistaking it. This forest is filled with mana, just like all the other ruins. Actually, it's stronger than any before.
The smell of this forest feels unusually strong around here. Is this also because of that?
With so much mana, it won't be affecting just the grass and trees. There are sure to be beasts, too.
That's true. I can sense the presence of extremely powerful monsters.
What? There are actually powerful monsters lurking out there somewhere. Keep it together, Mr. Tao. They've not shown themselves just yet. We just need to be careful moving forward. And we need to keep an eye out for new materials. Or just materials in general, because new area means new tier of stuff. Speaking of new materials, dragon flowers. Alright. Okay, lavender pink. Oh, okay, that's an interesting sign. Let's try out the rose bomb. Let's see how much this does. Okay, this still ain't too bad. Switch to aggressive mode, and then y'all can finish it. There we go. This has more stuff that we're needing. We need the sapling branches, because we do not have many. This is a new place for us to get berries and health flowers. That's good. There's a bunch of different stuff we can gain from here. Pony, what are you doing? What are you doing, Pony? Excuse me? You're not doing anything. We can probably do it now, honestly. We just haven't done it, but I'm pretty sure we could at this point. Rose crystal, ooh. At least most of them. I know some of the others we can. I think we're missing a certain item for the sickle, but I have a hunch that it might be an item that, like, we have to craft and we just haven't unlocked the recipe, that we haven't found the recipe yet. Get 3 items, everything. Yeah. Definitely have been wanting to. I've just been waiting to do it until we can do it with everything. So we need to find the ancient water first. What direction are we heading? What is the layout of this place? Okay. This is kind of weird. I want sapling branches. I kind of want everything from here. Okay. There is water now, which is cool. Because that can diversify our stuff that we can find. How do I get up there? Oh, I see something. Oh, what a moss. How do I go up? B is up. Oh, found it. Found it. Shell pearls. We actually need shell pearls. So this is a good thing to be for us to be finding. Yeah, we have we made an item that lets us breathe underwater. We made air candies, which are like little candies that, like, as you suck on them, release oxygen, allowing you to breathe. There's an explanation. We couldn't do this before we made them. Oops, I did not mean to surface. Yeah. We had to figure out how to reach the second ruins, which were at the bottom of a lake. Bottom of a really deep lake. So that was our solution. Give me goodies. Yeah, pop rocks, exactly. Yeah, no problem with there's no such thing as underwater pressure. I don't know what you're talking about. Chestnuts.
See, the joke is because you're getting them underwater, they're chestnuts, and the ones you get from the trees are uni. It's a... Don't ask me why. That's just the joke. Why are these underwater? Well, I guess this is the underwater forest. That is what this place is called. Can I get anything from over here? I can go that way. Ooh, Rafflesia. Two kinds of new things here. Rotwood miasma. Blackwater. Okay, sweet. We needed Blackwater for something. New enemy type. Love to see it. Get our turn. We can Rose Bomb. Takes down 2 of them. We can switch to aggressive mode, and the other 2 should be able to take him down. Easy. 50 is not the level cap. It just looks like it. Okay. Everybody learns skills. Tutorial, Fatal Drive. Okay, we got a new thing at level 50. Fatal Drive is an extremely powerful special effect that you can use only once per battle when you reach max tactics level. Using a Fatal Drive will consume all of your AP, and the more you consume, the more powerful it is. Press and hold A to unleash your attack. You can do this even if it's not the character's turn. These special moves are extremely powerful, but using them will revert the character's tactics level back to 1, so use it wisely. Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do this. Yeah, whatever. We got bombs. Okay, I do want to get some black water. Definitely think that's important. I want some of these. Let me cross the bridge. Let me cross the bridge in peace, please. I do kind of just want a little bit of everything. Fuck. Night Hunter. You're not Swonk. I'm not afraid of you. Everyone gets buffs. Go aggressive. More of these. We can just toss out one of these. Finish the fight. Also, we're getting Mystical Beast Hides, so maybe it is a good thing that we're fighting them. Because that was a rare item up till this point, and it's used to make the next tier of, armor. So that's a whole thing. Poonie, on the other hand, I'm not that invested in fighting. We get Poonie Balls. I guess we get good Poonie Balls. Ooh, Foamy Water. Oh, shit. We have too much. Okay, shit, our pockets are full. Alright, let's go drop off stuff at the house. To the Atelier. I mean, not necessarily higher tier water balloons, because we already reached the cap on water balloons. What do we have to do with the cafe? Whatever, that's not what we're doing right now. Best Flower Forest, that's where we are. Flower's just called Fragile. Foamy water balloons? No, that's what we always make, is the water balloons. Grab this. Ooh, new sheep enemy. This is actually a pretty big deal. Only new stuff under Scythe. Holy Arbor Crystals, that was another thing I was looking for. Okay, cool. We're getting a lot of things that have been on my mind lately around here. Let's see. We can just drop in a bomb. Aggression. And the party members will finish it. Oh, I didn't look at what our loot was. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, there's a boss over here. I want to try fighting him. The Transparent Flower Village. Both of these are good. Oh, it's just a big flower pony. We can also dig here. I mean, the main thing I'm wanting from new sheep... Holy tree leaves, that is new. Emptying sap, that's also new. Golem cores, that's a good find. Okay. Let's fight... No, not the little guy. I need to fight the big guy. Delete. Easy. Okay, we'll get a level up after fighting the big guy, probably. Rafflesia Pony. Ooh. Alright, big fight means item time. So let's get all the buffs out. Just to start. Fantastic. And then we can quick item. Or no, we can't quick item because we have no CC. So we need Ryza's turn to come up, but we have a long wait time because we used a lot of items. Start doing his stuff. Blaze Rush. More buffs. Love to see it. One more. Item Rush. We can go in with this. We can debuff him with a Heroic Geist. Lower all of his stats by a bunch. Switch over to Tau. Tau's turn. Go into Item Rush. Poison Smoke. Debuff it even farther. Keep it going. Oh, Pony Bomber. That's fine. We buffed ourselves up so much and debuffed it so much. Like, we're good. I wish it didn't interrupt my combo, though. Giant Pony Ball, nice. Herculean Blessing. Well, damn, we got better blessings that we can put on a buffing item. That's fine. That's fine. Ours is still pretty darn good. I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll just go with this. I think the Blessed Feathers are like the more valuable thing here. Oh shit, I didn't even see the sheep. They're sneaky. Sneaky sheep. Blow them up. And finish it with abilities. Oh, interesting. We get Angel Silk from these. Also, like, yeah, this stuff is holding some powerful traits. We're definitely entering a new tier of equipment now that we're here. I definitely think ours is strong enough to hold us over by quite a bit, but if it wasn't, this would be a good time to craft new, but we're not going to need to. Okay, I don't want to spend all my time hunting. We're probably going to wait. I have a feeling we're probably just going to wait till endgame before we do the next tier of everything. Just because our current gear is really good and we're a good length into the game, so. Considering how far in we are, I don't think we'll probably have to worry, but we could probably beat the game. I would be comfortable placing money on the fact that we're probably strong enough to beat the game with our current equipment. I feel like anything past this point is just flexing. So we probably will, but, you know, we'll see.
The fog is rising. I've heard before that the fog is common in the woods, but
this is no ordinary fog. Fog isn't usually this color, for one thing.
Those flowers, I believe that's what's creating the fog.
Ugh, I don't like the look of it.
Are you familiar with it, Lent?
I've been through a few forests with flowers that look a lot like that. They were always filled with creepy-looking fog like this. Locals call it the man-eating mist.
Man-eating?
The fog is poisonous. Breathe it in, and before too long, you're dead.
Poisonous fog? What are we gonna do? We need to get out of here.
Don't panic. We're not dead yet. I don't think this fog is poisonous.
Oh, I guess you're right. Hey, look. It's hard to make out, but doesn't that look like part of the ruins? Now that you mention it, they're tough to spot, but there are similar structures all around.
Then we're already inside the ruins.
Looks that way, so we finally found it.
This place is cool.
What was that? The Guardian of the Forest. It's like a warning to us. Well, if these are the ruins we're looking for, we can't turn back now. Give us your best shot. We'll take you down.
Ruins hidden in the mist.
Just like in Naruto.
This place is cool. This is a very different flavor of ruins than what we've seen so far, so. Cool to see one that's not in a cave. So fun fact, one of the reasons why the version of the game that we're playing looks kind of like crap is because we're playing the Switch version. You want to see like a more high fidelity versions of these games, you can check out like the PC or PS4 or whatever versions. That was my nickname back in college. I definitely think our rose bombs are pretty good. We could probably make them better, but whatever. Yeah. Apparently there's like a known bug that you can fix though that on PC that like makes it kind of run bad. But it's like a known thing. Ancient Solution. Okay, that's what we've been looking for to upgrade our... Yeah, exactly. Also, hi, Giuseppe. Switch was underpowered when it came out, like, let alone now. Exactly. I still think this game looks amazing for what it is, though. Like, I do not complain about the aesthetic of this game, even on Switch, but... It, like, I've seen this game also played on, like, the other versions, and yeah, it's a night and day difference. But I don't mind. I still enjoy these games quite a bit. I also don't play like AAA titles or anything usually, so for me, I'm like, yeah, this is some high fidelity graphics. I love my PS3 games. My PS3 game aesthetic. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, this is not like a high fidelity game. It doesn't really get crunched up that much by stream, so. I do believe I crunched down my resolution to 720, I think. I think I do 720? It might be 1080. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think once you can start going as far back as PS1, it's an aesthetic choice. Versus, like, graphical fidelity. You know what I mean? Well, also, like, technical choice, because a lot of people do it just because they're indies and they can't afford to do giant stuff, but... Oh, versions of games, yeah. I definitely, for me, it's like an aesthetic choice, though. I much prefer a, I love the PS1 crunch. Like, I want to be able to chew on the bits. I want to crunch on those polygons. Big fan of crunchy polygons. Man, I'm so glad that we unlocked the upgrading our core crystals. Now that we can like open fights with bombs, this is going by so much faster. Probably dig spots around here, right? Yeah, because this whole place is a forest. Ooh. Sweet. Part of the research list. We are in a dungeon now, so we do have a research list that we're after. Out of these, what do we want? I think these. Oh, shit. I did not mean to get in this fight. That's fine. Like I said, we can end fights quickly now. We have the equipment for it. Yeah, danger mushroom. I saw that too. We picked up an item called danger mushrooms, which is very funny. We have too much. Okay. Gotta go back, drop off things, because our pockets are full again. Oh no. I think our container is full. I think our actual thing is full now. Maybe not. Items placed in container. Okay, yep. I think our actual container is full. That's problematic. As I scroll past a wall of Zettel. Okay, time to get rid of a lot of old stuff. That's what we have gem reduction for, though. Sort by date, so it's sorted by oldest stuff to newest stuff now. Right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so now it's sorted by age. And we'll just get rid of, like... just, like, that much. Keep them in a different box. That would make sense. I mean, you can still sort things. Okay, that gave us 425 slots open, so that should last us. I mean, I just got rid of all of our old shit, because typically older stuff is not going to be as good as earlier stuff, because that's probably like a bunch of beginning of the game things we just threw out. Also, we could probably send you out on an adventure now. Cake donut. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Moon Pony. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so we have those now. Let's try and upgrade our tools then. So that would start us with a grass sickle, which needs taboo drops. How do we make taboo drops? I know they're in here somewhere. It's like one of those things I think that we needed, we have Ancient Solution? Oh, we just picked up Ancient Solution. Whatever, where is it? Holy Arbor Crystals, that's how we make Saint's Diamonds, okay. Oh, we got Ancient Blue Water. No, we didn't. We didn't. What am I saying? Healing Chips, Poison Cubes, Sand, Stone. No, 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 no. Are we not able to? We needed taboo drops for something, and we found it. What was it? Right, not Ryza's fake medicine. Not that. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Oh yeah, we need taboo drops. How do we make taboo drops? Good question. It has to be something we make, right? We need reinforced Zettel. Can't make reinforced Zettel until we get Ancient Solution. So what does that mean? It does make Master Leather, but that's not what we're looking for. We have Holy Arbor Crystals, right? I'm very confused right now. Am I imagining things? I might be imagining things. It feels like I'm imagining things. I guess I'm going crazy. Guess I'm going crazy. Mirage Land. I guess I could look it up real quick. Let's do that. This isn't what I... There is... There we go, Barrel Wisdom. Good website. Playing Atelier. Loading up. Gonna sort by... you want... Taboo drop. No, but... I have caps lock. Oh, this is Sophie too. I'm in the wrong game. I need Ryza too. There we go. Then we want the Taboo drop. There we go. It's a... My mouse goes. It's after Poison Cube. Okay.
Let's head back. Let's head back. It's after Poison Cube, and we have Poison Cube. We've made Poison Cube. Where is it? Poison Cube. There it is. Taboo drop. It cost black water. There it is. We just missed it a bunch. Alright, let's make it. I would use the good flower, but we only have one left, and I have to go duplicate it, and I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, it's touch grass. That's what you gotta do. How you unlock it. You gotta touch grass. That's how you get taboo drops. Oh, this requires a poison cube to make. Oh, if we make it this way, we don't have to. What can we add to this? To, like, boost X spread. Ooh, that'd be nice. But we can't reach that because we don't have any poison cubes. Oh, there's holy drops. I remember seeing that for something. Yeah, I think this is the way we need to go. Oh, we do have poison cubes. Hard to tell. I want the element value. That did not help at all. Just sort by lightning. That's element value +2, which is good. If we can, I would greatly like to make our way. Did that give us the quality bonus? It sure did. Okay, 4 more things we can enter. Insufficient ingredients, so we won't even be able to get the effect spread. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, we have the element value pluses. That's good. We can't even reach that. General goods, don't care about that. I don't want to use my last poison cube. So we can just fill this in with whatever. Just stuff to boost quality. Yeah. I'll put in some of this bitter root. Best quality. Fresh and juicy. Hell yeah. None of those others matter. Taboo drop. Boom, and that gave us 2. Nice. Okay, so now we have it. Let's duplicate that in our poison cubes real quick. So let's just make like 10 of these. This is why our inventory's been filling up. This is why we don't have room for shit. Here's our poison cube. There it is. We need more of this. Let's make 10. But we do use these. Like, these are items that are worth duplicating, right? We can always throw out more, like, raw garbage that we don't use. And we can make 10 flour. Flour is like dirt cheap. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, we can go down here and we can actually finish upgrading our sickle and all that stuff. We want the silent sickle, which is this way. None of these matter. We just need to make our way down. So let's fill in all the mandatory stuff. Okay. Fill in all the mandatory stuff. Was that a 4? No, that was a 3. I just can't count. This is our last polishing powder. That's fine. I don't need more polishing powder. We need more polishing powder. Actually, we do actually need more polishing powder. Shit. Because we won't be able to get there without more. Where is it? Is their polishing powder good? Do you need better polishing powder? Might be it. Definitely old. Oh, we're almost out of alchemy fibers. We want some of those too. Alchemy fibers are really good. We can't use them in everything, but whenever we can, they're worth it. Okay. Polishing powder. There it is. Okay. Okay, polishing powder. Synthesis. Now we can. We're learning these recipes as we go through. Smart people would learn it all at once and then go for it, but I'm not smart people. This is how I learn things. I have to do things one step at a time. Pop in a tree. Sort by fire. Just plop in one of those for the quality. Why not? And then polishing powder. There we go. Sort by ice, because we do need ice in here. We'll put in another tree. Another tree. Polishing powder. Don't like how much we're spending to get here. Change it to silent sickle. I didn't get that much of a bonus. Execute synthesis. Yes, but we're not going to use it. So here's the dealio. Or actually, we need to make a regular sickle as well. Because I saw on the silent sickle, there is actually a sickle that is needed. Where'd it go? Silent sickle. So if we check under the silent sickle, not that. How do I check the... check tree? Oh, that's only for quality. Don't really care about that. We can make a sound. What are we missing? Right, grass sickle. We can unequip our current sickle. We'll just use that. It's under items. So remove that. Because it costs a sickle to make a sickle. Silent sickle. I favorited it for some reason. Duplicating that neutralizer might be worth it. Yeah, let's duplicate that neutralizer. It can save us one item. And kind of want to save as much as we can. So let's make some neutralizer. And units of neutralizer. It should be enough. Wait, we favorited it by accident, so it should be under favorites. Alright, here we go. 2 neutralizer will give us proper cutting. Proper cutting is not the best, but it's good. We have to put in the grass sickle for the basics. Taboo drops. Gives us trait drops, but it is an essential part of adding to it. Lumber gives us gathering up. We need to have at least 5 gathering up in order to move forward. So we're going to plop in everything we can. We're already running out of space. That is not good. Okay, we need something better than this. We're already running out of room. How can we improve? We can use better neutralizer. We need something with like trait spread. Under lumber. Or we can use a neutralizer. Okay. It's actual big think time, because this is harder than I thought it would be. I have a few ideas. We just need to look and see what we have. So we can use the Holy Nut Lumber, right? One pressing favorite. The Holy Nut Lumber does have element value plus a bunch. Does it have an effect spread? No, but we can add a shit ton of element value. We need lightning on it. Fire does not come with fire on it, or lightning on it. With wind, and we can add fire, so that's not going to be it. Does this count as? Just a plant. Need lumber. What's a good lumber? I don't really have much for a good lumber. We might have to use a neutralizer. Oh, green neutralizer does not count. Okay, let's make the good blue neutralizer just to get us started. Just to get us started. Do we have, like... Okay, I was about to say, we just duplicated a shit ton of this. Let's make this as good as we can. Because we will get benefit out of it. Maybe 3 more. 8 slots. That's a bunch of quality. That's gases and a trade slot. So we want to go this way. We do want to go this way. Put one of those in. This'll give us a lot. Let's use the Pony Ball. Why not? It's a giant Pony Ball. We can get something out of it. Oh, that has effect spread. Ooh. Ooh, good Pony Ball. Holy shit, we're not using that Pony Ball. I did not realize it had effect spread. That's really good. Yeah, effect spread is definitely going to be, like, the thing, I think. Because, like, holy crap. Okay, I think at this point, the best bonus we're gonna get will be from adding neutralizer. Doesn't it count as... No, it counts as flowers. We want the synth quality? Do we want that? I don't think we want that. I mean, it's good. It's definitely good, but I think this is more what we need. That's still only 3. I was hoping we could get it past 3, but that's not really doing it now, is it? That's not worth doing. I was thinking maybe we could get it to like 4 or something. It might actually be the best we can do. What? 1 second. Let's go to guide. Items. Category. Wood. What lumber can we find? What lumber do we have access to? Ancient branch, flammable bark, palma bark, aichi, tough log, mossy driftwood, holy amber branch, palma, fossil tree, man-eating branch, ancient log, wooden cog, and millennial tree. Not craftable. A lot of not craftable things. We do not have access to easy lumber. Interesting. Oh, this is like the first time we've not had easy access to lumber in one of these games. At least not lumber the kind... Well, actually, lumber in general, honestly. Oh, that is tricky. gases. What do we have that's a better gases that can do effect spread? That's what we need to look at. We're looking at the wrong thing. We need to look at gases. Sort by category. We can look at gases. Foamy water, bubble grass, mushroom powder, amber oil, Utopia champagnigan, exofish, bomb dragon, wing plant, sky bubble, rotwood miasma, holy dragon wing, sorcery rose, healing chips, and mist liquid. Okay, so it's one of these three. Healing chips, mist liquid, or sorcery rose. Let's see what they got. Healing chips. Healing chips is lightning. So this is a good start. That's poisons, that's not what we're looking for. Trait slots, scent quality, add lumber. Trait slots, quality. None of that's what we're looking for. None of that's... Do you not count? No, you're fuel and gunpowder. Weird. You do have effect spread. But that doesn't help us. We're not looking for gases. I already forgot the other ones. Wait, no, I remembered. No, wait, no, I did forget the other ones. Damn it. Okay. Sorcery Rose. Why do you count as... Why do you count as a... No, not the Delphi Rose. Why does Sorcery Rose count as a gas? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, game. Gear Synth, that's not what we're looking for. We want... Effect Spread. That doesn't have it. We already looked at healing chips. You know... Oh, Mist Liquid. Right, Mist Liquid. How are you not a gas? I feel like you should be. Mist Liquid. This was the other one. Quality, trait slots, synth quality, quantity. No, that's quality. Ice Agile gets effect spread. I think effect spread ice is what we're wanting, right? Yeah, okay. I think this is what we need. Funny enough, in order to make that... Oh, shit. Let's favorite it real quick. In order to make it, we need Silent Traveler's Water Orbs. So let's make some of this real quick. You know what this is. Quality boosting this actually might be useful. Let's do 2 of those. And then we need to put some fire in here, so let's do that. With some of these. I'll transform this into that. We need a sand with ice. We have ice sand. We have to put in 2 things because we don't have enough for that. Effect 1. Do we want effect 1? What is this? Synth quantity plus 15. Quality plus 15. Ooh, wait, no, that's effect spread. Oh shit, no, we need effect spread. What am I doing? That's extremely important up here. Yes. Effect spread. Hell yeah, I didn't even realize that. Effect spread is very good. It means that it affects all of the little nodules that we're filling up. It affects all the ones next to it as well. So if you have like things of the same color nearby each other, you can get a lot out of that. Traveler's Water Orb. Put one of those in. Can we make the Water Orb be what we need? I think the Water Orb might just be what we need. No, because it's not... No, because it's water. Right? Because it's water and magical. Never mind. No, it's not. It's close to what we need, but it's not quite. Oh, damn. That reached far. Okay, that's what we're going for, is the effect spread. That's what we need. It's gonna cost us all of them. Okay, we got the effect spread on the Mist Liquid. That's what we're needing. So at this point, we just need to boost up quality or whatever. I guess we'll add ice because I have nothing better to do. Everything else is insufficient ingredients. I don't want to waste my last one of those. Guess we can just add in a couple of these. Just a couple of these bad boys. There we go. 606. So this is a really good Mist Liquid. We made 2. We're gonna duplicate that because that is a good ass Mist Liquid.
Ryza, you around?
Oh, hey there, Lent.
Hey there, Lent. How you doing, Lenny?
Whoa! Come on, you should take it easy when you're sick. Don't go crazy now. Settle down so I can talk to Ryza, okay? So how is he? Not doing any better?
Yeah, he's still not his usual self. He's mostly fine, but he gets tired easier and sleeps more these days.
I see. I like you best when you're full of energy. Don't make me worry, or I won't like you as much anymore.
What the fuck? Yo, that's kind of messed up, man. I know you're trying to be nice. That's not how you do it. Oh, these are expensive to duplicate. But that's fine. The Mist Liquid has a lot of good. We're going to be able to use it for a lot more than just this. But we should be able to make the Silent Sickle now. Because if we use the Mist Liquid, this will fill up everything around it as well. So that should unlock that. That completely fills this up. Put in the Taboo Drop. Put in the Sickle. Okay, that's all the mandatory stuff filled out. Cool, it filled in blue here. The Mist Liquid did not help us at all. The lumber is where we have a problem. See, that's the problem, is the lumber is where we have a problem. We needed lightning on the gas. So that didn't help us at all. What do we do with taboo drops? Can we make a better taboo drop to help? Thought I passed it. What can we do with taboo drops? General goods, quality, traits, element value. We put lightning on it. That's what I need to know. We cannot. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Never mind, then. See, here's the deal, is we want to get all the way down here to the expert cutting, but we don't have enough. Maybe if we go the way through, like, the basic sickle? Maybe the basic sickle route is what'll get us there. That doesn't give us anything crazy. Fill in what we can. A little bit of that. I put in the wrong thing. We want fire. We want fire, fire. And then we want some polishing powder. Want some lumber, some ice lumber. Interesting. That's ore. We're not looking for adding ore. And another bonsai tree. Can we make better polishing powder? If we can make better polishing powder, that can save us time. That can get us more inputs when we get up there. Here is polishing powder. Wait, there it is. Okay, so there's quality. Quality, trait slot, trait slot. This is an early game thing, so I'm not expecting anything crazy. So we got nothing crazy, but that's fine. We don't need anything crazy. Sort by fire. We may as well get fire on there. And then everything else we want is going to be quality. And some vortex sand. We know how to get more. So boom. Starting by wind. That's good. That. Don't want to use the last one. Quality plus 25. There we go. And then I think the last thing we're going to fill in is just another one of these, right? You don't have enough to get like a big bonus though. Ugh. Ugh. Hoping we could. Guess not. Quality plus. A little bit of quality on there. This is a little bit better. This is a 3. 3 is good. You know what can do it? You know what can do it? I completely forgot about something. Hi, Jackie. Did your thing not show up? Are the visuals for alerts not going through? Hello, little tag of flare. Hello, Stivish. Hello, hello. The alert's not alerting? Are they below something? Am I stupid? Or just move them up here. You do that. Hello, hello. We're playing Atelier Ryza. We're doing some alchemy. We're upgrading all of our gear. How are you doing? Or just... There we go. In case it didn't show up, there it is. Thank you for the raid. Hope you all are doing well. We're just chilling out doing some alchemy. We're upgrading all of our gathering equipment to the final tier, so it's big brain time. Also, that's a really good emote.
Hello, Ryza.
Apparently everyone's visiting us while we're busy, too.
Oh, hey, Claudia. Thank you for the follow. Fee. Also, hello to you too, Fi. You seem a little better today.
But yeah, usually it's a chill time whenever we're playing this. We are approaching endgame, I feel like, so just a heads up if you don't want spoilers for this, but I don't think we're gonna see any spoilers today. Maybe like a couple of like character ones, if people keep on visiting us.
Did you stop by to try and cheer him up? Actually, yes. I was in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by. Well, Fi seems happy about that. He does, but not as much as usual. I hope you feel better soon, Fi.
Oh, we're literally just getting a bunch of cutscenes of everyone coming to check in on Fi because he's sick. We've been getting a few of them. It's kind of wholesome. We're trying to upgrade all of our gathering tools. Okay. So, right, we're trying to make this from the beginning. So we're gonna start by making the grass sickle. Put in all your basics, all your basic ingredients. Sort by fire, load that up. And then we gotta put in our new polishing powder we just made. What we're doing. And then we gotta put in more lumber. We wanna use ice so we can get the trait slot. We don't even really care about the trait slot, but it's important to get. We don't have enough. We still have to use 2, which is a pain in the butt because we're trying to conserve as many inputs as we can. Use another polishing powder. We gotta use 2 for here again. No, we gotta use 1 for there. Okay, cool. Put in the taboo drop, and that evolves the recipe from the grass sickle into the silent sickle. From here, we can plop in the gas. We have to use 2, sadly. Our thing isn't strong enough. We have to use 2 lumber here, but how many did we show up here with, by the way? 7. That's still less. Ugh. Ugh. I just want... We're so close. Like, that's the thing, is we're so close. The problem is there's no reason in us making it until we can get to, expert cutting. Which is, like, way down there. Can we make ice lumber? We might have a way to conserve some stuff, but we can make ice lumber. Isn't the, what do you call it? In fact, there's a few items we just haven't made yet. What do you call it? Where is it? The holy nut lumber. This is ice. No, it's... Dang it. It's wind lumber. We put ice on it. How do I get down there? Add fire to it. No, we don't need fire. We need ice. Dang it. Okay, no, that doesn't help. Feather draft. This is a gas. This is a gas that has lightning on it. Is this our way? Is this our way of doing it? This has effect spread like right there. This is it. Feather draft. We didn't find it when we looked it up because we haven't made it yet, which is why it's important to make everything at least once. This is our way in. This is our way in. We found it. Holy crap, we found it. Okay. Okay. We need the mist liquid to make this, funny enough, so it ends up working out that we made mist liquid. Okay, this is very important. The effect spread is like one of the main reasons why we need to make this. So we need to fill this up. And then we can plop one of these in. We want the element value bonuses. Yeah, that's our target, is the element value bonuses. Let's put in this lightning. And then we can plop in one of these. Oh, it's just not enough. Is there a way that we can save on inputs? That in there. I don't think so. Shoot. This, no matter what, is going to cost 2. 2 is the fastest we can go through here. Dragon materials, we need so much lightning. We don't have a lot of lightning boosting stuff. We can't make anything to boost dragon materials. It's very important that we get that. I still think this will be really good. This is definitely already what we need, so it's not the biggest deal. I was just hoping we can maybe perfect it. What just happened? Wait, what? Oh, because we did 2 there. This is what I really want. Dang, we can't reach it. We're just one short on the Mist Liquid bonuses. Dang. So close. Alright, well, if we can't get it there, we can get something else. We have the fire bonus, but we don't need fire bonus. Gonna hunt for details? No, we'll work with what we got. This gets us already a 4, which is really good. This is definitely gonna be enough. I was just trying to be a little bit of a perfectionist. We are gonna duplicate that. Are you here, Ryza? Damn, everyone is visiting. Tao, is that you? The door is open. Is Fi here too? Hey there, Fi. I just thought I'd come to say hi. I brought this. I'm not sure if Fi is able to understand complicated books like that. Maybe not. This is a book about birds. He seems to like the pictures of birds, so I thought maybe. You want me to show you? Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm really happy with all these cutscenes of everyone coming to check in on Fi. See, this book has way more pictures than the one before. This one is only half as big as you, but wait. But this one is 10 times bigger. He's talking about the birds. Okay, I thought he was talking about the books. Yeah, pretty surprising, huh? They're all birds, but every species is completely different. Would you like these birds to be your friends? I thought so. Oh, but the birds in this book live somewhere far, far away. So if you want to make friends with them, you have to get better soon, okay? Oh, everyone's checking in on Fi. Also, our Puni came back like a while ago. Ooh, ancient sword. This is actually good loot, by the way. Oh, XP. Oh, XP, all that leveling up. Hell yeah. Okay, back to synthesis. What were we doing? Right, we're making the thing. So I think we have more of a chance if we just start in the silent cycle, because we start with 11. As tragic as it is to say. Or maybe not. We'll see. We have to start with... 3. Okay, it adds up to the same either way. So, it doesn't really matter. No matter what, we're at this point with 7 to go. And we have no effect spread. But, maybe we can creep a little bit farther. This takes 3, which is the most infuriating part. We just need better lumber. What did I make? Wait. What? What did I make? What did I just make that I thought was going to be helpful and ends up not coming up at all? What the hell did we make? I'm confused. We literally just made something and I have no idea what. Feather draft. Why did I think feather draft was gonna be helpful? It's a gas. We're not looking for gas. We're gonna duplicate this though, because this is really good. We're looking for lumber, not gas. Why did I think gas? What were we needing gases for? Were we needing gases for something? I'm very confused on what my thought process here was. Silent sickle. Oh, gases are for here, but we need ice. Right? Sort by date. These don't have ice on them. What am I doing? These don't have ice. Am I stupid? Can I make them with ice? If I can, I might have missed like a really important step. I may have gotten carried away with things and not thought through anything. You count as magical general goods. Can I turn you into a gas? I'm determined. I'm really determined at this point. I'm feeling stubborn. Add jewels now. Another draft. Can I make you ice? No, I can make you animal product. Okay, well I can't change what you are. Let me consult my actual resource. Let's go for it has gas category. Gases, element, ice. Wow, the only thing we can craft that has that is the sorcery rose. But it doesn't have effect spread, so I don't care. At least by default, that's all it has. Lumber. Lumber with ice. Can't craft any. That does complicate things. At least that's all the by default stuff, right? That's all the by default stuff. So what other lumber can we make? Okay. Oh, wait, no, I remember. We got distracted by something. I just remembered, like, what I was thinking. Essence refinement. We need ice essence. Make 10 ice essence. Okay, I remember now. This allows us to convert the material loop to a different color. We go in here with the silent sickle. How do I use it? Add essence. Ice essence. So now... this is ice. Oh, that doesn't help. Oh. Maybe it does. It doesn't change what we need, though. Maybe that's not useful. Dang it. What other essences can we do? Increases the quality of all materials out of the loop by 100%. Increases the element value of all materials. Okay, yep, that's what we need. This is what we need. Found it. Found it. Aether Essence should help us do it. Okay, we need to start using essences now, which is something we have not been using at all. So hopefully this should allow us to do what we need to. Increases the element value of all materials added to all material loops. So use it at the beginning. Going with ice. We plop this in. That fully fills it up. So that should unlock the next thing with only one use. Plop in a sickle. That maxes all of those out. ice. Wind? If we do want to go by wind, well, that doesn't help because we need to use lightning to unlock. That's not even what we're looking for. It's still gonna take 2, which is annoying. But no, it took 3 before, so... Never mind, it took 3 before. This is a big deal. Never mind, yeah, this is working. This is doing something. This is doing something. Expert cutting, we need another sickle. We need another sickle. Damn it. Okay, we're figuring it out, but if we want to have it properly with the trait, we need another sickle. But we know what to do now. So let's use one of these essences. Sort by fire. It'll fill everything up. Sort by lightning. We just want to get this as good as we can. And general goods. That's not what we're going for. Okay, cool. This does let us get here with like a lot more things. How much does this give us now? That's still not worth it. So at this point, we're just trying to improve things. Let's go back. I think I used up a 3 and I don't want to use up a 3. I'm gonna use up a 2. We're running out of 3 bones. We're running out of 3 bones, so we're not gonna waste our 3 bones. Okay, that's good. We want lightning. We can put in just one of these bad boys. Boom. Or by ice. Don't even need a ton. Whoop. Just keep adding in important things. Probably should be using all the bonsai trees. Those are very valuable. Okay. At this point, we just want to max out some quality by putting in a bunch of these. And then we do the quality plus. That's all we really need. This is still only worth 2. I was hoping it'd be worth more. That's fine. We can just duplicate that a couple times. Yes, who is it?
Hello, is it okay if I come in?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I was in the area, so I decided to stop in.
Did you come to check on Fi?
I did. He didn't seem to be doing so well.
Yeah, lately he's just been sleeping all day. What is it?
You look like you haven't slept at all.
Really?
I know what you're going through. You have to stay strong, but... don't push yourself too hard. If you collapse, who will look after him?
Thank you, Sari. I promise I'll be careful.
Get well soon, little one.
No. Okay, duplicate the sickles. So we're gonna need multiple. Why are you... What does that mean? Why does it have a green ring around it? does that mean? I don't understand. What the fuck? I don't get it. Whatever. Aether Essence. This liquid, that fills it up. Gotta put in the sickle, what does that mean? I don't understand. It makes no sense. Whatever, put in the wood cogs. Put in the icy lumber. I don't know, just figure it out. Or by lightning. Boom. Funny thing is that lets us skip things, but it like... Actually, oh, this is a trap. This is not what we want to put here. We want to sort by ice, and if we put this in... If we put in the thing water, we don't get any of the bonus for what this is, but we'll unlock this and fill it in for us, so we didn't even need another sickle. Sneaky game is sneaky. Sneaky game is very sneaky. Ooh. Alright, that gives us expert cutting. I'm pretty sure if we drop essence on here, it levels it up, right? Yeah, that's how we get masterful cutting. So we're gonna put another sickle in, and that's how you get the top tier cutting, which is the highest form of cut grass together, very high quality rank 3 plants or flowers. Boom. Can we increase this? Is this possible for us to use more drops on? No. We'd have to use more fire. Add gemstones. Oh god. Using the drops like adds a whole nother like tier to everything. That lets us get to expert cutting earlier. But we don't care because we reach masterful over here. No, I want to use the higher quality sickle. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. Is there anything else we can do to, like, gain any kind of bonuses that we're not aware of? Add general goods, add lumber. We can make this count as lumber. Oh, there's, like, all kinds of hidden things now that we can find. Now we can find, like, hidden traits. Fuck. Okay, this lets it be max quality, so 999. Jesus Christ. Whatever, we got it. We have a perfect sickle. We literally have a perfect sickle. Let's make... 1 second. We're gonna need essences of, like, every kind. Let's just make as many of each color as we can. We can only make 5 fire. We don't refine very much that's not blue. Make our 6 lightning. And our... Oh, 20 wind. Oh, that's gonna take all of our gems. Oh, whatever, we can make more gems. Yeah, we dug too deep. We dug so deep. Oh, this is gonna make crafting a lot easier, though. Like, these are really OP. I mean, the really OP one is the really expensive one, which is the light one, and I don't want to use those willy-nilly, but even the other ones are really OP, so this is going to be very useful. Okay, let's unfavorite those, because we don't need that anymore. We're going to keep Traveler's Water Orb favored. Okay, next up we're making the next tier of Axe. In fact, let's just put all of the things here. We've technically already made the next tier of Bugnet, but we can probably make it better. Okay, so next up is going to be the axe. We're going to do these in order. Once again, oh, that's a specific one, too. Okay, so we need to get to the golden axe. I've played that game. It's a great game. Don't care about that. Cross charges. That might be useful. Sorry, I was just like looking at that and like realizing stuff. Oh, you not being enough. Oh, you. Yeah, we're gonna, once again, we're not gonna make this one from scratch. Anti-synthesis, yes. Let's just unlock the recipe. We learned how to make Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis. We did it. Who hasn't visited yet? Oh, okay, it's Clifford.
Ryza.
Clifford, did you sneak in so quietly?
I don't think he was that quiet.
Was worried if I might be asleep. Looks like I made the right call.
I must really not be feeling well today. He always wakes up when someone comes in.
No, I don't think that's the reason. I specifically made sure I didn't wake him up when I snuck in, didn't I?
Are you sure?
Getting woken up just makes you feel more tired, right? That's the last thing I want for him. Anyway, I should get going.
Already? But you just got here.
I wanted to check in on him. I'm glad to see he's getting some sleep. Of course, he's at his best when he's bursting with energy. Get better soon, or I won't let you be my partner. Kind of funny how sad it makes me that I didn't get a reaction from him.
Alright, Clifford, he must really be exhausted.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Synthesis. We're gonna make... Oh, we need to unequip. Right, that's what I was doing. Unequip the axe. Equip the sickle. Why are you... Does that mean you're best? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. Whatever. Whatever, we have a perfect sickle. Next up, we need... a golden axe. Okay. Fill in the basics. Work by lightning. Do we make any base gemstones? Good question. You know what this means? Oh, this is our last Aether Essence. Maybe we try without it? What is this blocking us off from? General goods, quality. Okay, nothing that we care about. We might need to look into like getting more stuff that has spread. Spread seems to be becoming more and more important as time goes on. Like we're gonna need to get some more spreading items. I might have to do some research. Gathering up small. It would be nice. We have to get this all the way up high. It's all the lumber. The lumber is causing us so many problems. Oh, this one has a lot of lumber it asks for as well. Which is annoying. Insufficient ingredients. We can't even effect spread onto here because this is woodcutter's axe. Lumber. Always with the lumber. Always with the lumber. Yeah, we can't do it with this one. I think our best option would probably be opening up through gemstones. So what do we have that can effect spread and counts as gemstone? Okay, let's make the bug net real quick. This we can do. Let's see if we can make the bug net. What direction are we going? Down here, threads, quality, gathering up, gathering. Over there's gathering. Oh, this one splits too. Expert bug catching. That's where we need to go. This has to be that. Well, it doesn't have to be, but... In fact, we don't need to use the 4. The 4 is excessive. So if we just use 2 3s, that'll open that up. Bug net is good enough. Gases, which we have the feather jabs for. We need more bug nets. We need more bug nets. Shit. Alright, let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go. Oh, these feather drafts are gonna do a lot, though. Yeah, see, that's already filling this in. We can add essence, add wind. That'll upgrade it. Not enough, though. Boom. So that gets that there. And once we make more bug nets, we can increase our gathering. So we're going to duplicate the bug nets real quick. And once we do that, we'll be able to make a perfect bug net. We already have the stuff to do it. We just need some bug nets. Okay, let's go here, sort by guide, because I want to make another bug. Where are my bug nets? We nearby other tools. Bug net. You. Don't have enough gems. Right, we used up all of our gems. Means it's water ball time. Do that. That. Zettel. This is what we got turbo buttons for. I should probably get a list of like items that make a list of like items that have what do you call it? Effect spread on them. And maybe off stream I'll do like some studying into like what we have access to and like what traits we have access to and all that stuff. What items we're gonna like want to prioritize. Because I'm not too familiar, like if I'm being honest, I'm not as familiar with like our current options as I would like to be. So that's gonna be something worth keeping an eye on. I just want to make a bug net, man. I just want a bug net. The tricky thing too is like we'll have access to better things if we can get better things, which is one of the reasons why I want to get these tools upgraded. It's investing in making this whole process easier for everything in the future. Even though I'm not too worried about it. It's just gonna bug me. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's a perfect one. More water, and thankfully we know like easy places to get water now. We're starting to learn and memorize these places and locations. The nice thing too with the water orb recipe is sorry, I spaced out. The nice thing with the water orb recipe is we get 2 trait slots unlocked, which means it's easy to pass down both quality and expensive onto stuff. Don't waste the black mud. We need that. That stuff's kind of hard to get. But yeah, we need to find better places to gather lumber, I think. Or we just need to gather more lumber. what we do have has been a bit underwhelming. Why did I do 2 of those? Don't need that. Our orbs. Great slot. Sell it. How many more of these do we have? Not a lot. Okay, it'll be a couple more batches. Like I said, we're not going to mass produce. We're just going to make enough to do one batch. And then, of course, we need to remember right away to duplicate our Zettel. We do not want to start over from scratch. That makes things take so much longer. Cool. That gives us our orbs. 96. We're about to break over into the 99. Put that in. Go here. We definitely have a lot more than I thought we did. But I'm not complaining. Alright, we have enough for one more batch after this batch. And then we'll be good. One of those. Settle. That brings us up to... Do we have enough for one more after this? I thought we were already at the bottom. What? No, that's the bottom. Okay, that's good. Dupa Cauldron, not Dupa Cauldron. We got a gem reduction, then Dupa Cauldron. Oh, it's already sorted by date. That's good. We just go up here, and we're gonna break all of these down. Well, maybe the one sickle. We'll get rid of that too. How much is that worth? 80? Yeah. We'll just get rid of that. Whatever. We get light essence. We're getting 7 light essence from this at least. Light essence is... Oh no, we're not getting any light essence. That light essence that makes the really good shit is rare. Okay. We need to duplicate the Zettel. Real quick. Zettel, 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 Zettel. It's gotta be newer than that, right? Oh, that's because we're not sorting by date. There we go. There we go, Zettel. And we'll just make 99. And we're ready for next time. Go back in synthesis. We didn't duplicate the whole thing, we were doing this to duplicate. Out of my way, Zettel. What were we duplicating? Fuck, I don't remember. What were we needing? Oh no. You don't remember. Bug nets. We were duplicating bug nets. Bug nets above or below? Okay, they're above. Bug net. Where's our good bug net? No, that's a master bug net. That's not what we can't use that. We have to use the regular bug net. Let's make like 5. We don't need 1,000 bug nets. Okay. Now we can make our master bug net. Using a couple of these. One of these. This is the point where we sort by fire. And we can just plop one of these bad boys in. We are going to want to make our way to where we're trying to go first. This is gases, so we want to use this again. This is also gases, so we're going to use this again. This is where we drop in the wind essence, which unlocks the final tier. And that should max both of those out. Yep, okay, they're both maxed out, which is good. Then we can come over here, up in our bug nets, which are not enough. That's fine. So we didn't get to maximum gathering rate, but we got to the best tier of quality, so I'm okay with that. And then if we do the quality, it's also 999 quality, which doesn't really matter. The important thing is we have masterful bug catching. Gathering up medium is alright. It means that we're just gathering more than one bug per time we use it. So let's equip that. That's not it, it's under item. Also, let's equip our axe until we get the better axe. Master Bug Net. Okay, it does label which one is the really good one. I think that's all that means, is that, like, that's your really good one. How are you only A tier? How is this A tier? It's literally better than the bug net. Whatever. Bomb Rod. And Golden Axe. So we got half of them done. What do we need for the Bomb Rod? Oh, we haven't unlocked the recipe yet. Jewels. We can make a jewel. Which way am I going? Do I know how Guardian Spice is? I know what it is. I did not watch it. I had no interest. Apparently people say that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't want to judge a show that I didn't watch. But I do know what it is. Oh, this uses so many bombs. Why does everything have to use like 1,000,000,001 bombs? Demolition bombs. Demolition. That's interesting. We're gonna run out of the Holy Arbor branches, which are needed for the next recipe. God damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna craft it that way we know what it is. Yeah. Nice 5-chain coal. So, we weren't able to make the bomb rod or the axe yet. We can, we're just gonna have to do some research. Let's favorite those, that way we can find them easily. Favorite the axe, favorite the bomb rod. Take the right of a show that makes poor money. What do you mean by take the right of it? I guess that's like illegal. I guess it depends. Like, it also depends on like what you mean. What do you mean by that? And make their own. I mean, I don't know legal stuff, but I think morally, if you own the rights to it, why not? Right? Or if you're like I don't know in like a legal sense, but in terms of like a moral sense, I think as long as you're creatively adapting things, go for it. Okay, so we need a bomb. Oh god, that's annoying. Magical is probably gonna be our gateway. Yeah, magical is gonna be the important thing here. Yeah, magical is gonna be very important on that. So we need magical and we need fucking lumber. It always comes down to lumber. What is this lumber that's in our way? What is this lumber that's in our way? See, lumber is currently our biggest problem. very annoying. Where's that one really good? Holy Mount Lumber. Yeah. And this doesn't turn into anything. It's not that I'm aware of. Lumber. I think we just literally need to go gather better lumber. I think we're just literally hit a thing where we just need to gather better. We're gonna upgrade our axe. Can we do it with like a regular axe? How far can we go with a regular axe? What's the highest chopping we can get on here? Just this? We can go up to proper chopping. It's not masterful, but we can get up to proper. Oh, yeah, I mean, I believe that any show, even the worst ones, can be done well. It's just a matter of execution. Like, I feel that way about every show. Like, no matter what, you can always do something better. There's, like, nothing is inherently a bad idea. It's all about execution. Also, I just realized that it's 12:37, and I gotta get ready for work. Sorry about that. Let's find someone to raid. I will maybe do some research, off stream or something, so we can figure out what we are going to, how we're gonna build this stuff, and just for a better understanding of like my materials. It looks like no one's going. It looks like no one's going. So we might just end. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. We will be deep diving into this game and hopefully finishing it next week. No promises, but you know, we'll see. I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm having a great time. These games are always fun, and I appreciate everyone for hanging out with me through them. I'm surprised they do as well as they do. But have a good one. I gotta get ready for work.